Well, hello everyone, it's Grizz. I'm out and about and doing something. As you can tell by the name of this video, Grizz is buying another bike. Let's have a look at it. What is it? It's a Hayabusa. What do you think? Right, I've literally just turned up with the KTM in the back of the van. Okay, and turned up to this guy who's selling this bike, who's a trader. It's not kind of A1, I would say, at all, far from it. And I'm basically going to do a Part X with the KTM. She's got a few battle scars. It's a 2008 Hayabusa GSX 1300R. This is the one. It's got no ABS, but it's got 3 different power modes, no traction control, none of that. It's very dirty because I've been out on these dirty roads as well, which isn't helping. So it could do with a clean up. Carbon fiber front mudguard. Yeah, it's not A1, but it's not horrendous. I quite like it. It's comfortable. It's flipping fast, as you expect from a Hayabusa. Yeah, full service history. It's had a load of work just done recently. Excuse me, fork seals. Gear position sensor was done as well recently. Yeah, wheel bearings and things like that. There's a little bit of corrosion in there. Well, quite a lot of corrosion on the exhaust. The exhaust is quite corroded. The rear spring is quite corroded. But it's a 2008 and done 34,000 miles. So it's not ever going to be A1. I'd say actually it's in quite similar condition to the KTM. And the value of this bike is higher than the KTM, I would say, roughly. I'm paying a little bit more on top, not much at all actually, so I'm tempted to go for it. Anyway, let's go and take it for a bit more of a spin. The roads around here aren't really the best. They're not, God, how do I, oh, flipping alarm and stuff. There we go. Flipping out. It's a bit of a carry-on, isn't it, that alarm? But it's alarmed. Alarm immobiliser, so that's good for the insurance. Is it a data tool? Is it? Is it? Yeah, it is. So, yeah, it might be an insurance alarm. That might bring the premium down a little. It's been years since I've rode a Hayabusa. I had one. I had the first one that came out. But this is like the Gen 2. We've got it in power mode. What we got it in? Power mode A, so that's full power. Right, let's go out on the Hayabusa. It almost sounds like it's got a bloody turbo fitted. It's got a lot of induction noise from the airbox. Actually, let's get out of this built up area before I start opening the girl up, the old girl up. Yeah, it's a heavy lump, it's a big old bike, it's slower steering, but, you know, it's not terrible. Just like the old Hayabusa, that was much the same, you know. Anyway, but everything works as it should. That front suspension is soaking up the bumps nicely. It's comfy running position. The feet position is a little bit, foot rests are a little bit tall for me. So maybe I would look at doing some rear sets. I've also spotted some second-hand cheap as well. Get in. So they might be going on. Just make things a bit more comfortable. Yeah. I'm liking it so far. It's a super duper easy bike to ride. 6th gear. It's in 6th. And we cruise at 50, but that's not really what this bike is about. Well, it is, and that's the good thing actually. What this bike is good about, it does everything. It kind of, you can get it around town with not too much of a problem, and you can cruise on it, and you can go stupidly fast on it as well. But yeah, it's a bit of a kind of do-it-all machine It's a big heavy lump. It is a big bike. There's no way getting away from it. There's no getting away from it. But look at that, just pulling on nicely. These front brakes are a bit rubbish. It needs new pads in there, I think, and the system needs bleeding. But I'm actually liking this. I know it's very different to the KTM, but Grizz wanted something a bit different, and I also wanted to sample the old Hayabusa. Right, national speed limit area. Make sure it's nice and clear. I'm gonna have to be a bit careful because these brakes aren't great. And this road is rubbish. But it's a good bike. I'm quite happy with it. It needs a little bit of work. Needs a bit of tidying up. That's good, I can do that. I think she's in the bag. I think she's a keeper. Fucking hell. Wants to do a wheelie on me. Yeah, I mean there's no getting away from it. These are fast bikes. Alright, they're not quite the same as S1000RR. There's the KTM. Brakes are definitely rubbish. Need to sort the brakes out. But on from that, I think she's a stayer. Let's just take it around here and see what it feels like at low speeds. It's an end road. It's a dead endish. Yeah, it's dead end. Taffy keeps making noises about riding this as well. It's a bit of a handful. That's full lock. So let's just pull it up here and have another little look over it. Let you guys have a look over it. Has it got a centre stand? No. What do you think, guys? Is Grizz going mad? Is Grizz gone crazy? Grizz gone crazy. It's a bit of mess around by the exhaust. Some exhaust paste. Nothing really terrible. To be honest, guys, I think I would needs a new chain. I would probably go through this, or just a cleanup. I'd go through it, probably put new exhaust system on it, and yeah, just kind of check it over, do the brakes. Yeah, just doing a little vid. Just doing a little vid. Right.
Happy?
Yeah, brakes are appalling, aren't they?
Oh, is it the front one that?
Yeah, it's very bad.
I've got some other levers you can have with it.
Have you? I put that on the maximum for this out, and it's just terrible.
I think it needs a bleed.
Yeah. New pads.
Do you think it needs pads?
Yeah, I would say so. New pads and a bleed, I think.
Yeah, I've got some other levers you can put on there.
Cool.
Because I think they're, I don't think them levers help it. I know he had some aftermarket stuff.
Mm.
But,
I think he's a little bit more, if I'm honest.
A little bit more tatty.
It's a little bit more tatty than I was expecting.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, things like a bit of corrosion I'm not really worried about.
Yeah.
But kind of panel damage and stuff is a little bit more than I thought, and not original, is it, in places. It's been marked up and new stickers and all kinds of things, but I do like it. But it is tattier than I thought.
More tatty than you think?
Yeah, I thought it was tidier than that.
Yeah.
It's the problem, isn't it, with these digital photos. They always look better, don't they?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm going to do something on the price.
What are you thinking?
What do you think?
Straight swap. Mine is bloody good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's the same year, and it's is it less miles? It's full service again.
Yeah, yeah.
To be honest with you, I'm gonna have to probably. I'm going to be doing the brakes. I'm going to be doing the spring. I'll probably do chain and sprocket, and then get it a bit cleaner and tidier.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know if I can buy these panels separately. I don't know. Don't get me wrong, Stuart. I know it's not a new bike. I know it's a 2008.
But it is a little bit.
It's a little bit kind of raggy, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a little bit raggy.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Go on then, fuck it.
Excellent, man. Well done, sir. Well done. Well done. What I'll do for you as well.
Yeah.
Okay, Stuart of where was your what was Superbike Trading, right?
Yeah.
In Cirencester. I'm going to put a link to your company.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yep.
On my bike.
Yeah.
All right, or on my channel.
Yeah.
I've already had a couple of people seriously asking.
Oh, right, okay.
So you're probably going to make a good turnaround on it,
okay.
and you do it whatever price you feel.
Brilliant, brilliant.
And
it has hung around for a little while.
Yeah.
You know, it's I mean, I think it's a fair, you know, it's straight swap's fair because I'll just sell yours for what I was going to sell this for.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not really
not losing.
Not really losing anything.
Great,
no.
great. All right, everyone's happy.
Everyone's happy.
Great stuff.
Right, perfect.
I'll get all the paperwork sorted and we get it up by the van.
Do you want me to give you a hand putting it in the van?
If you could, yeah, that'd be good.
That bloody alarm.
Have you got to turn it off? Have you?
Yeah, you have to.
You got to turn it off first.
I think you have to.
And then, is it ready then?
I think it's ready now.
Right. It's not going in gear. And now it's in. Right, so Grizz is happy with that. Straight swap. It's not A1. But to be fair, nor is the KTM, although I think it's actually slightly better condition. But I'm not losing money, so that's good. Oh, it's a big girl. Big Bertha. I'm going to call her Bertha. She's named. Right, let's get it in the van. Speak to you soon. Right, so this brings me to the end of the video. Sorry, this was a rather unplanned video, and Grizz could have really thought about it a bit more, but I didn't actually plan on kind of doing a proper kind of little vlog about me buying this bike, but it's turned into that way. I thought I'd stick on the camera anyway. So what's happened, Grizz has bought the bike. He paid, well, he didn't pay anything, he just did a straight swap for the KTM, which I think was a good deal. There is some things needed to be done on the Hayabusa, but overall it's in good nick. I've got it home, I've gave it a wash, give it a good old clean up, and actually is in very good nick. In places it's in very bad nick, actually, to be honest. It does need some attention here and there, but I'm on it, I'm working on it. I thought I'd bring you out now for another vlog and have a chat about what made me buy the Hayabusa and what are my plans for this big badass bike. So anyway, I'm going to end this one here. Thanks for watching. Join me on the next one when I tell you why I bought it and what I'm going to do to it. I'm going to do lots of things to it.